Morning guys, welcome back to Cumbrian Homestead. It's the 15th of December. I'm taking refuge in the greenhouse because it's throwing a bit of a hefty shower at the moment. Right, anyway, so Kelly from Kelly's Kitchen Garden asked me if I'd do a little video on like a how-to on cordon gooseberries as opposed to a gooseberry bush or bush gooseberry plant. So that's the subject of this little video just now. So all you're going to need is pretty simple. Your secateurs, some rooting powder, and I've got 4 stems prunings because I did a video just recently on pruning the gooseberry bushes, and these are some of the prunings that I took off, and it's the current year's growth is the best wood. So this is the current 1 year's growth and it's about 18 inches long. First thing you want to do is make a straight cut at the bottom to identify the bottom of the cutting, like so. I don't know if that's in focus. Okay, next thing you want to do is remove a lot of these lower thorns. Just snip those off, because gooseberries need to be grown on a leg, whereas if you were taking blackcurrant you would leave all those buds, you would leave them on. But what we're going to do is snip the thorns off, and we're also going to rub any buds lower down. We want to be rubbing those off, we don't want to leave those on. So if you can see, I've snipped the thorns off. So if you've got any buds, you want to just rub them off with your fingernails, okay? Right the way up to about maybe a foot, something like that. Okay, I don't know if you can, I hope that's coming through. Is any there? Just rub them off. If you've left any on, try and rub them off best you can, because this will be going underground. Right, hope you can see that. So now we've got, if you can see, if I can get that in focus, this top end of the cutting here, I'm going to count 3 buds. Okay, so there's one there, and you see it, one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, cut that now at a horizontal angle, sloping cut, above that 3rd bud. Is that coming through? It's poor light in here, I can't tell what. Anyway, I hope you can see that. We've got 1, 2, 3 buds on there. Okay, and as I said, the rest of the cutting I've rubbed them all off. So now the next thing is just make at the back to the bottom where you cut it straight, you just want to get your secateur or a knife or something and just kind of scrape the bark just to expose, you see that, the green cambium layer. Hope that's coming through. Do it on both sides. Alright, like so, and that's your cutting ready. So what I'll do is I'll get the other 3 done, and then the next step is just to plant them. I'm going to plant mine straight in the ground, or you could do them in pots. Right, so I'll get the other 3 done, then we'll come back. Right, we've made a little bit of a slick trench, not very deep because I've got extremely shallow soil on this site. So now we're just going to dip the cuttings into the hormone powder and put them in, stick them in the sand basically. That's it. Tap off the excess. Push it down. Just repeat that. Now all you want to do is just push the soil back. Try and do it as carefully as you can. Right, just get my little trowel there. Just kind of firm it in with the side of your foot. And that's it. That's the cuttings. So we'll just talk for a few moments about what we're trying to achieve here. So along this is a row of cordon apples, single stem, as opposed to bush trees along here. So what we're after is really doing the same as we've got with these apples, with these gooseberry cuttings. So we've got 3 buds, so next spring, assuming that all 3 buds grow, we can find 1 or maybe 2 that looks to be in the best position and train them obliquely at a slight angle. You know, we can put in some little canes or something to support. We're just going to encourage that top bud to grow at this oblique angle. That's kind of what we're doing. 3 buds gives us a choice. If only 1 grows out of the 3, well, if all 3, we can always rub some off later on. But that essentially is what we're trying to achieve with the gooseberries. What that means is you can grow gooseberries in a very small strip of soil. You only need, you know, 6 inches width of soil against a wall or whatever you like, and that means you can successfully grow gooseberries, where otherwise I've had this discussion with a few people who've been limited for space and perhaps think that they're not able to grow gooseberries. Terry King also mentioned on his recent video he was cleaning up his fruit cage and he was having some similar problems with lack of space, so he's going to grow some of his fruit bushes vertically. Anyway, I'm going to wrap that up, so I hope that was useful. Of course, I will follow this up over time, so please stay tuned to that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.